guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel as always. I really appreciate it. If this is your first time here, welcome to my channel. My name is Jenny. I really appreciate that you're here. And if this is not your first time, so I'm super excited for today's video because I am going to be testing out and playing around with the brand new Makeup by Mario makeup brand. And I am so excited because I have been such a humongous fan of Makeup by Mario for a really long time. He's that person that sort of, I feel like, helped pull out the artist in me, and so I just have so much love for him. I feel like he's such a genius. Okay, Mario is pretty much one of those people that I love supporting. I mean, I'm not kidding. I mean, I'm a big supporter. This is his collaboration with Kim Kardashian, with Anastasia. I mean, hello. But I am so excited that finally I get to play around with something that is actually his. And not to say that the other things weren't his, but this is like, I mean, this is Makeup by Mario brand. I mean, I have been waiting for this moment for such a long time. That's what we're going to go ahead and be doing today. We're just going to pretty much be playing with it. I'm going to show you guys exactly what I used and what I did to create this bomb ass look, which I gotta tell you, I'm like obsessed. I'm pretty obsessed. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are excited as I am, but without further ado, let's get into it. Alrighty, hair is out of the way. I went ahead and I did my face makeup off of camera, and I also prepped my eyes. I did it the way I usually do it, which is very simple. I just do concealer, and I always set my concealer with powder. Okay, so let me go ahead and show you what I got. So I went ahead and I got the Master Matte of GARS because, I mean, you can never have too many neutral mattes. Hello. I'm so excited because this palette is literally, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, it is matte neutral perfection. And what stood out to me immediately was the black, this baby right here. And the reason why it stood out to me is because the last couple of palettes that I've gotten my hands on don't have a black, because it's just so convenient to have a black there, because a black is something that even if you use just a tiny amount, you want to put it along your lash line to make your lashes look fuller, whatever it is, it's just so convenient to have it there in your palette with you instead of like scrambling through like other palettes or other makeup or other shadows to look for your black. I also went ahead and I got the Master Metallics because, I mean, look at it. How could you resist something like this? What I love about this palette, which, I mean, look, there's a lot to love here, okay? But what I especially love is that although these are metallic, they're very shimmery, they're colorful, these are all, in my humble opinion, again, okay, these are all my opinions, these are all such wearable colors, because sometimes like these really colorful palettes are a lot of fun to take pictures and to show up on Instagram with, but they're not necessarily very easy to wear if you just want to go to the grocery store or just in general if you want to wear them in real life. They're not always the easiest to play with, but something like this is so wearable. It's perfect. Okay, so being that it was the first time I purchased any of his things, I didn't go too cray just because I was like, you know what, let me get a grip of myself, let me see how I feel about some basics, and then we'll keep going. So I also went ahead and of course I got the black eyeliner. This, you guys, this is my kind of eyeliner. This is perfect. I'm so excited to use it. I also got the Master Matte Brightening Pencil. Last but not least, which I am so excited about, but at the same time I'm completely petrified and so scared to use it. It is the Master Secrets Glow, and I know you can see my fingerprint. I couldn't help it. I know it looks like there's probably nothing in there. I promise there's something in there. So this is a highlighter, and I hate to admit this to you guys because I am a local Miami makeup artist, but I've actually never used a product like this before. These aren't my go-tos because my skin's very oily, because when I work on clients, I need products to be long lasting. This is just something that I've always shied away from, but this time when I was doing my purchase, I said, no more fear. So I'm excited slash terrified. Okay, and that was pretty much it for this purchase. I kept it simple. Like I said, I didn't get too many things, but I'm so excited about the things that I got. And yeah, let's go ahead and just dive in. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to start with my mattes as per usual. I don't really know what I'm going to do. All I know is that this color right here, it's calling my name. Jenny. Jenny. I definitely want to go ahead and use that color, but for right now we're focusing on other things. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the matte colors. So using a fluffy brush, I'm going to go into this beautiful caramel color right here. It's a little bit more on the lighter tone, so since I'm not 100% sure how pigmented this palette is, I don't want to start with the stronger colors and then I'm just like, so they don't actually have names. I think it's just matte 1, matte 2, matte 3, matte 4. So I'm using matte 4. And with this color, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my crease with it. I'm going to be doing little windshield wiper back and forth motion. All right, definitely go in there and pick up some more. Okay, so this shade on me is definitely very light. I'm going to go ahead and just pretty much run this right here on the inner corner, kind of like tie it into like my nose contour, just to like warm everything up, start giving the eyes some dimension. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and move on to a color that's a little bit deeper. That color I feel like ended up being very true to the color in the pan, which is a pretty light creamy beige color. So now I want to start adding a little bit more intensity, make them a little bit more rare. So I'm going to move on to the color that is directly below it. This is a little bit of a deeper chocolate color, and that is matte number 5. That's pretty. I'm going to stamp it on the outer corner, and then little by little I'm going to start to move up my crease. So I'm finding that the eyeshadows are not the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever used. However, I feel like they're very easy to work with and they're very easy to blend. So to me, that's definitely a plus. I've had eyeshadows that I struggle to blend, or they just take a lot of work to blend, and look, we don't always have time to stay there blending for 45 minutes. So I've definitely had to go back into the pan a lot of times to build up to this color. But like I said, the color is going on so pretty. I mean, look at it. So pretty. And I find that it's very, very, very easy to blend. And I prefer that over anything else. I feel like it just gives me a lot of control over my makeup. I feel very in control when an eyeshadow palette gives me the ability to build on top of the colors and build the intensity. Also, the way that I prime my eyes, the fact that there's powder there. When you put powder on top of powder, it's very easy to blend, but sometimes it doesn't show as much pigment. Like for example, if you were to use like a P. Louise, I think it's a very, very, very popular eye primer that a lot of people use. That primer is used to really, really intensify the eyeshadows and the color. So something like that, you'll get a lot more payoff on the pigment, but I find that they are a little bit harder to blend. You just have to be very careful with the way that you apply the eyeshadow. If you go up too high, it's just a little bit less forgiving, in my opinion. Okay, now next I'm gonna go ahead and do a cut crease to give myself the illusion of having bigger eyelids. Because I mean, who doesn't want bigger eyelids? All right, I'm excited. Time to go in with our metallics. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with a wet brush, okay? And then to top it off, then I'll go in with my finger to sort of add that like va-voom look. I hate when like I spritz my brush and I'm like, wait, what side did I spray? Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. Okay, the color is spectacular. Let me go ahead and now I'm gonna go over it with my finger. I haven't used the color like this in so long. I am so excited. Alrighty guys, so now we have both eyes glittery and shimmery. Now it's time to go back to the matte palette because now we're going to intensify everything, use a little of these darker colors. I know things are looking a little funky right now, but I always say you gotta trust the process, okay? And I'm gonna go in with a little bit of a smaller fluffy brush, and I'm going to dip into the black, and I'm gonna be stamping this on the outer corner of the eye, sort of like merging the outer corner with the green. So now a little bit at a time with what I already have on the brush. I'm not going to pick up too much product because I don't want it to be too exaggerated because we are going to be doing a wing liner. I'm going to flick this out so it's not such a rounded look. It has a little bit more of that cat eye effect, but not too much. Now the hard part. Now we got to do the same thing to the other eye and make it look like this eye. I'm really happy because I find that these colors are all blending so easily. And you know what I love? I feel like, of course, Mario would have eyeshadows that blend very, very well because at the end of the day, he is an artist. So I feel like he went into this with an artist mentality. As an artist on set, when you have clients, because one thing is to do makeup on yourself, but another is to do makeup on other people. When you're on set and you're working on someone's face and you have a timeline, it is very stressful to be working with eyeshadows that don't blend well and don't blend quickly. I mean, that is a nightmare. Alrighty guys, I am loving this a lot. I want to add just a tiny bit of more intensity and a little bit more depth to the crease of the eye. So I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go in with this color right here, and I'm going to blend that right above the crease. And by the way, I did switch to a much smaller fluffy blending brush since the area that I wanted to focus on was so precise. All right, it's time for eyeliner. You know, I gotta check online. I don't remember if this is waterproof or not. All right, guys, so you know this is serious business, so I gotta get my mirror real close. So far, so good. Yes, girl. Yes. Oh my goodness. I love when I'm not disappointed. Wow. I mean, really? Did you guys see how easy that was? So creamy, so buttery and delicious. So easy to use. Wow. Hello? I'm super impressed with how easy that glided on. I am so impressed with pigment. Amazing. I really hope it has lasting power because I could see this liquid eyeliner becoming my all-time favorite. For the bottom lashes, I'm feeling like I want something sultry, something smoky. I'm gonna go in with a pencil brush, something that's still a little tiny bit fluffy, and I'm gonna go in with this brown right here. This is the one that I went over my cut crease with. Pretty much just drag this throughout the entire bottom part of my lashes. When it comes to working with my under eyes, I usually start with a lighter color and I like to build the intensity. And I hope I don't regret this, but I'm going to go in with the black, and this time I'm going to go in with like a flatter smudging brush, and I'm going to run this along my bottom lash line. So I want my under eyes to look a little bit more smoky. So I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm going to go over the black, but I'm also going to go slightly under, like bring the color down and smoke it out. So now that that's smoked out a little bit more, I'm going to go ahead and pop some lashes. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so this look is coming together and I am so excited. I am loving the way it looks. And by the way, I'm sorry if you hear in the background, here in Miami, it has been raining non-stop. There's nothing I can do about it because if I wait until it stops raining, I probably won't post a video on YouTube for like the next month. So I'm feeling like I'm ready to pop in some inner corner highlight because we all know a look is not complete without it. So I'm like in between these three colors. We have this one right here, which is like very gold. The one on the bottom is very beautiful, but it's a little safe for me. It's more of a champagne color. It's my usual go-to for the inner corner. Or this gold right here, which kind of looks like the other two had a baby and it was that one. I know what you're thinking. Just go with this one. Okay, so I'm going to go in again with a pencil brush. And so I'm just going to pick up a little bit of that and then just pop that in. Oh, wow. Do you guys see the difference between this and this? I just love me an inner corner highlight. You guys, I am loving this look so much. Isn't that just like the best feeling? Because that's not always the case. We don't always do our makeup and absolutely love the way it comes out. Sometimes I have a vision and then I'm just like, I mean, was it a vision? Was it a nightmare? Were you okay? What were you thinking? Okay. I'm gonna go in with the gold. I'm feeling a little risque. I feel like so far these colors have been very wearable. So although it looks very gold on the pan, I trust that the Master Mario, oof. Like I was saying, I trust that the Master Mario knew what he was doing. Wow, I'm speechless. Okay, so I'm gonna pop in a little highlighter on the brow bone. So like right on this area. I think I'm gonna go in also with the first color, so not the very, very gold one, but the middle one. We'll just call it the middle gold. I don't want this to be like as bright as my inner corner. Oh, look at that, you guys. So subtle, but so beautiful. I can't even deal right now. We still got two products that I need to use. So we got our brightening pen, and I'm going to use this on my waterline, so wish me luck. You know what I think I need to do? I got to go in with a Q-tip and I got to wipe off some of the black that went in there because I feel like I'm just smudging the black. Oh, but I love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and pretty much just finish off the rest of my skin off of camera except for the highlighter. But because this has a texture that's a little bit creamier and the rest of the products I'm going to be using are powdery. First of all, I don't even know how this combination is going to go down, but I can't picture putting that on my cheeks and then putting blush and bronzer on top. So I'm just going to quickly do that and I will be right back. I promise to be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. So I went ahead and I pretty much finished the rest of the face, like I said, except the highlighter. I did go on his website when I purchased this and I saw a short little clip on how he used it. He literally just used it with his finger and he like dabbed it on the highest points of the face where you normally put a highlighter. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh. It feels like lip gloss. Can you guys see anything? Let's just do the damn thing. Oh. Okay. All right. Okay. Do we see a difference? Yes, we do. Definitely much better than I had anticipated. I was really nervous. It feels like straight up sticky lip gloss and I was afraid that it was going to lift my makeup. I did lift a little bit of my makeup because on my finger I do have a little bit of the makeup. I could definitely tell that this is something that works much better when you don't have as many powders the way that I do, but unfortunately I wish I didn't have to use so many powders, but I'm very, very oily, plus the combination of living in Miami, you guys know how that is. So let me go ahead and do the other side, and it just sort of melts into the skin, and I wonder how long it's gonna take to dry. It's really pretty. It's very, very, very subtle. Let's put a little bit on the nose. Oh, that's cute. I really, really like it on my nose. Oh man. Okay, I'm happy. I don't know if I'm like crazy about this product, but I think it's just the fact that I'm so petrified of it that I'm not allowing myself to just submerge in it and just dive right in because I'm just scared. You know what? I'm very proud of myself for trying. Alrighty guys, so this is pretty much the final look, and I gotta tell you, I am obsessed with the final result. I absolutely love the way my makeup looks, and I loved using all of the products. I felt that the eyeshadows were very easy to use. Not the most pigmented eyeshadows I've ever used, however they were very blendable, very easy to use. I feel like whether you're an expert or whether you're someone who's just starting to play with makeup, this is a perfect palette because it's easy to blend and easy to use. Once again, in my opinion, the master did not disappoint. I am super excited about picking up more goodies. I'm so excited for him to continue to develop his line, come up with skin and lips and pretty much the whole line. I'm super excited. So yeah, this is pretty much it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know in the comment section below what do you guys want to see next. And yeah, hello, how could I forget? If you haven't done so already, please don't forget to subscribe. Also, please don't forget to give this video a big old thumbs up to let me know that you like it. And okay, now we're done. I love you, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.